These scriptures are full of stories that tell you that God resides in you. You are the living temple of God. You are the living temple of the divine. Have you ever looked into yourself to find out where exactly the divine lives in your body or in your life? If you start exploring your seventh chakra, the Sahasrar, which literally means the 1,000-petaled flower, you will find that there is a spot for the divine there. The sixth chakra is who you are. The seventh chakra is exactly who the God is. If you are unable to start working on your seventh chakra, if you are unable to open your sixth chakra, you may go about wandering in places outside like temples, churches and whatnot in search of God. And God will not be found anywhere because it is already seated in your Sahasrar chakra. Oh, you can say he or she is seated in your Sahasrar chakra. God is the final blossoming of your personality. God is who you can become. God is not to be seen anywhere outside. If you explore the whole history of religions and spirituality, you will not see a single case where people have told you or where it is written that somebody has encountered God outside. That never happens. God is your subjective experience. You cannot experience God objectively in the world of objects outside. You have to go into a subjectivity. And your subjectivity is your Sahasrar chakra. Not just the home of your God. Sahasrar chakra is the home of everything that you know who you are. Because even the sixth chakra is incomplete without the seventh, the Sahasrar chakra. Your identity as a soul is incomplete if you cannot experience the oversoul or the God inside. You cannot be a part of something and still be independent. You can be independent, but you belong to a larger reality. A reality that encompasses everything. A reality that includes everything. A reality that is the sum total of everything there is. And if you can find or experience something that encompasses everything, you can be pretty sure that you have encountered God. You have encountered the divine. Sahasrar chakra gives you the experience of the divine. Besides these, there's so many other things that Sahasrar chakra can give you, but all of them are related to your divine experience because we are divine to begin with. That is our first identity. That is our first nature. Everything else is second nature. I may be a good craftsman, I may be a good pilot, or I may be a good engineer or a teacher. If I know who I am in terms of my profession, in terms of my psychological bent, that is understanding my second nature. But what is my first nature? My first nature is I am a spiritual being with a physical body. I am not a physical body with a small spiritual being. I am a spiritual being that is currently seated in a human body. My reality is much more than I have ever imagined, or people have seen me, or felt, or understood about me. If I go into my Sahasrar Chakra, I start transcending all identifications. I may be a man or a woman or any other gender. I may be rich, I may be poor, I may be a child, or I may be a youth or an old person. I may be a king or a beggar, but these are all external identifications. Once I go into my Sahasrar Chakra, all my identifications evaporate, they vanish. They become part of my integrated whole. This is how I become holistic. This is my integrated wholeness, my completeness. If I am unable to experience my Sahasrar Chakra, I will always have identity crisis in my life. I do not know who I am. Some people tell me that I am beautiful or I am handsome, and I start immediately thinking that yes, I am beautiful, I am handsome. But some other people might tell me I am ugly, and immediately I start feeling that I am ugly. I start catching those identifications because I do not know who I am. But the reality is, I am beyond all descriptions of beauty and ugliness. I am all descriptions of human body. I am all descriptions of my caste, my creed, my position, my education, my social status, and everything. All of them are part of my larger being. But what is my larger being then? Only your Sahasrar has the clue to your larger being. If I tell you that you are a god in a small body, this will not change your life, because your old identities remain. Somebody has insulted you, somebody has hurt you, somebody has assaulted you, then you keep going around with that identity. When you go inside your Sahasrar Chakra, all your identities lose their ground, and you become so pure. And you immediately find that your purity is not independent of God, of the divine. Your purity is being part of the universal divine. Then you become complete, you become whole. In Sanskrit there is a word, Purna. This is how you attain to your completeness, your Purnata. Only Sahasrar Chakra can give you that life-changing experience of wholeness, completeness, that integrity, that being all. Then you will immediately find that you are beyond rich, beyond pure. You are beyond ugly, You're beyond being beautiful. This is the transcendental chakra inside, which includes everything, does not exclude anything. And only Sahasrar chakra can give you the experience of non-dual reality, Advait, as they say in Sanskrit. The reality is non-dual. It is not that you are different and the God is different, or the world outside is different. There are three energies that you have understood by now. One is the energy of the outside world. Second is your own life energy. Third is God energy. But this is not the right way of understanding, not the right experience when you go into your Sahasrar chakra. In your Sahasrar chakra, all your dualities merge. All your dualities, they lose their ground. And the whole world, you, your life energy, and God energy, they become one. And this is completeness. This is oneness. Here, there is no distinction between you and me. There is no distinction between life and death. There is no distinction between success and failure. And there is no distinction between happiness and misery. This is the transcendental experience which your Sahasrar chakra holds for you. It is so deep. Unless you dive deep into your own ocean of energy, you will not be able to experience this transcendental nature. It is waiting for you to uncover, waiting for you to discover. It is not a process of invention. It's a process of self-discovery. You cannot invent yourself. You were created long before the world was created, even before the Big Bang. Your existence was defined by God. Nobody else needs to give you a new identity, a new existence. All identities are false. All the different connotations of existence are false. They do not truly represent you. They are false because they are semi-truth. They are only half-truth. There is no full truth. Only the transcendental reality that you experience in your seventh chakra is a complete reality, because that oneness includes everything. That oneness is the height of human development. You cannot grow beyond that. And that is where the whole universe becomes complete in you. This is where the universe disappears. There's nothing like the universe. There's only that oneness, and you cannot give it any name. You cannot give it any name. It does not have any form. It is complete.